You Talk family, what go on? What go on? This your boy D, and I got that boy Larry Frank with me in the building. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no us. What are you, baby?
Proud you, baby.
Kane Nation, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on tonight, everybody? How y'all doing on a Monday night, man? Fresh off of a win against North Carolina State. Larry Frank Jr. Let me get that shout out so we can get in here, man. Shout out to the super producer, the man himself, Mr. King Judge.
DJ Production in the building.
King Judge. I say what it do, boy. I say what it do. What's going on, King Judge? Larry Frank, it's a Monday night.
Yes, sir.
Monday night. And I was talking to some of our friends on Facebook, man. They was like, man, you're going live after the game. I said, no, y'all. I said, we got a lot to talk about, man. So I'm going to wait till Monday night and we going to get into it. So, Larry Frank, man, I'm going to start off with you and I'm going to ask you, brother.
Okay.
Were you impressed by our Miami Hurricanes 31-30 win over North Carolina State? Larry Frank, the floor is yours. Talk to us, brother.
I was impressed by the play of the young players. I was impressed with TBD, 25 of 33. Only missed 8 passes all night, 325 yards, 4 touchdowns against the top defense in the ACC, 6th ranked defense in the NCAA. I was happy with that. I was impressed with Knighton. You know, once again, I think Knighton's still trying to work his way into midseason form because he missed 4 games. What's up, fellas? Cuban, Byron, how y'all doing?
That's good, fellas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was impressed with Knighton. You know, like I said, I think he's still trying to work his way into midseason form, still coming off that 4-game suspension. But it looks like he's getting there. He's running out the backfield. He's catching out the backfield, doing most of that without, the play of a line. I was impressed with the chemistry that TVD is continuing to set with.
Danielle, what up?
What's up, Danielle? How you doing?
What's up, cuz?
I was cool with that chemistry. I'm cool with James Williams. And I tell you what, I just love when Cam Kench's made a tackle. Guess what, y'all? He made a tackle. Guess what?
In the open field.
Tackle was made. Open field tackle. Open field tackle. That was the defensive player of the year. But I was happy with that. So, in short, I was happy with the play of the young guys. I was happy to see the potential that we have with these young guys. So, no doubt, I was happy with that aspect.
Okay. Let me go back to a chat real quick, man. That's Mr. Cuban Kane, our brother. Here we go. Get your trash talk out the way. Make sure you don't hit the record. Cuban, look, man. Ain't talking no trash tonight, man. But I'm just saying, man. Larry Frank, man. Did you happen to see the game with the Miami Dolphins? Josh Ayers, what did it do?
Did
you happen to see Did they play?
Did they play? I didn't pay attention. I mean, Pittsburgh didn't do nothing. I know y'all won yesterday, But.
Yeah. I think we won yesterday, Cuban. Yeah, Josh Ayers, man. You see Josh.
I ain't
Brian,
rocking
what
it.
Up?
Brian,
what up?
It was a bye week. We didn't play, but guess what? I ain't wearing it, but that don't mean I ain't got it. It was happening.
Hey, you got it though, right? Yeah. Show it to him. Danielle Carroll, that's my cousin. Danielle, man, you a Dolphin. Y'all look bad, man. Y'all better go ahead and try to trade for Deshaun, man. Y'all need to trade everything on y'all roster to try to get Deshaun Watson. But Cuban Kane, ain't no need to say that, man. I mean, y'all terrible, man. You let the Falcons beat you, man. The trash, garbage Falcons.
And while we at it, real quick, D, could you move that comment while we at it? Because for something for them Heat fans, hello, Miami Heat. You see this down here?
It is.
What does it say? What does it say? See red. See red. Yeah, I'm talking. I can do that. And I'm going to continue to do that.
There it is. I can't talk right now, man. I'm 1-2, man. I'm looking bad right now, man. I think we got to turn Russell loose. Danielle say fins up, man. I get it. Josh Ayers, man. Oh, yeah, I know, Josh. We know you a Jets, man. You really can't say too much, Josh.
Yeah,
well, let's get into it, though, man.
Yeah, man,
Let's talk about, man. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm sure you did.
Okay.
And this is a question for everybody in the chat. Feel free to chime in. Feel free. This is the People Show. We want you guys to talk to us, call up. I'm going to put the number up, too. Feel free to call in whenever you want to. But did you see all of these people talking about should Manny keep his job after the win against North Carolina State. And I told him a simple hell no. Absolutely not.
I second that. What did Manny do that was so special? Hey, put me on the list, Cuban. I live on the hit list. All I know is 3-0, baby. See red. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah. Getting back to Manny, I did see that.
With you, Josh.
Nah, he ain't proved nothing to me because at the end of the day, as great as these young guys played, Manny didn't win that game.
Cheetah, hold on real quick. Hey, what's up, man? Cheetah, man.
No.
This my homeboy back in Avon Park, Florida, man. That's my little brother, man.
I was hoping
Cheetah, man, I gave y'all props
on
on Friday night. You know I hate y'all, but boy, I got you on Thanksgiving Day, and guess what, Cheetah? I'm gonna be in Florida. Me and you gonna watch that game together, boy. I'm gonna be down there. I play you on Thanksgiving Day. I got them boys, and y'all coming to Vegas. Brian said, "Hell no, we gonna get back to it."
Yeah, man.
Brian said, "Hell no, too." Man, I'm with you, Brian.
I'm with him too. I'm with him too. Like everybody is like this. As good as the young guns played, and I mean, I was happy to see how they played. I was happy to see them, will the team to victory. But at the same time, it wasn't nothing of Manny's doing. They did what they had to do, given taking advantage of the mistakes that NC State made. NC State had dropped passes, especially on that last drive. Thank God Kenshin's was in, because if Gervin Hall would have been up in there, oh boy, would have got that first down, and it would have iced, put them in position to win with a field goal and ice the game. And let's not talk about Manny calling the timeout before halftime when they had no timeouts. So what happens? They essentially got a rush to do something. They can't even figure nothing out. So you call a timeout and allow them to draw up a play that went to Thayer Thomas. Credit him. He was on my fantasy team. So thank you, Manny. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, picked them up as a last-minute addition. I needed them points too, by the way. But still, all jokes aside, Manny calls a timeout that he does not need to call. So at the end of the day, you basically gave him momentum and points going into the half. So when it's all said and done, no, he does not need to continue to be the head coach. No, he has not saved his job, in my opinion. I don't care if he goes the rest of the season, because I'm going to go – I hate to go there, but we talked about this pre-show, but now I'm going to put it out there for everybody since it's news. Bubba Bolden, as we saw, got hurt, been hurt. Apparently, he's been hurt since the Alabama game. Now, this is what I got to say about Manny as a head coach. De'Aaron King got hurt in the Michigan State game, went into the locker room. You knew he was hurt. You knew something was wrong. He comes out, he continues to play. Further damages his shoulder, he has to have surgery. Bubba Bolden now, apparently he gets hurt in the Alabama game. And like I told you deep in the pre-show, I'm thinking it was the targeting play where he went awkward. And when he went awkward, that was a solid hit on that shoulder. If that was the play, guess what? He was injured since week 1. You let that man play 6 other games knowing he's hurt. So what happens? He gets worse and worse. Now he has to go and have surgery, shoulder surgery. So you mean to tell me you as the head coach, let's take away the X's and the O's and all of the foolishness that you're doing on the field. You as the head coach, these kids, well, the young men, I should say, the parents, as we said, they entrust their children to the university. They entrust them to you. They are under your guidance.
Hold on, Larry. Josh, she in the building.
Oh, let me
Josh. Just 1 second. Josh, Utah family. The queen of Utah is in the building, man. Josh, she's here, Josh. You want to say what's up before we continue, Josh? We're gonna take it out. Trella, what's up, baby? What's going on? Josh, where you at? There you go. Oh, no, he ain't said that yet. Okay, he talking about Bolden.
Bolden's feelings.
Well, look at John. Hold on. Look at John. John said he ain't saying nothing tonight. Not tonight, John. You chilling.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Frank.
But man, getting back to that situation, I mean, Manny to me is just the parents that, when you have a job like this, you are the head coach. Guess what? The player's safety and their well-being is your responsibility. The average 19, 20, 22, 23, however old they are, they're young. You know how it was when we was all young. You think you're Superman. So guess what? If they're going to want to go out and play, it's up to you as a coach to get with the medical staff the team doctors or whatever, if you know it's something that, even if it's not a legit, a serious injury at the time, it can potentially become serious. You have to make a decision. You have to make a judgment call for the well-being of those players. And in my opinion, you got two examples of where these guys got hurt in game. They continued to play. King for 1 full game, Bolden for 6 more games. They both out, and it now both results in them having surgery. Let's say they did have draft stock that was looking pretty good. You may have just costed them a chance at the NFL if it was something like that. But no, that's your head coach. You see what I'm saying? Now, while we talking about Manny, some stuff came out about recruiting. I found some tweets. Let me see if I can pull these tweets up. I'm going to read these tweets verbatim, okay?
Jeffrey O'Neill, what up?
Okay. What's up, J.O.? The first tweet, Manny put this out. He said this last month on September the 27th. Manny Diaz, quote, "The only way forward at the University of Miami is through recruiting. We got a lot of good things going on by evidence through these last 2 recruiting classes." So back then, he's trying to pander and be political and tell everybody, look, give me a chance. We were doing something with recruiting. Now, let's go to today. I know many of you saw the tweet today. Manny Diaz said Miami will not sign anywhere near 25 high school recruits. We live in an era now where you have a chance to dramatically improve your team year to year more than the past, Diaz said of the transfer portal. So basically, 30 days ago, you're going to tell me it's all about recruiting. 30 days later, you ain't worrying about recruiting nobody. You're going to go through the transfer portal. And guess what? The NCAA, the special counsel I was hearing, they allowed not only just 25 high school signees, they also allowed for up to 7 transfers. So you can sign up to 32 players between high school, coming out of high school, and the transfer portal. And for the shortcomings we got, the depth issues we got, you need to be utilizing that provision. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what? I hear what people saying about give a coach 3 or 4 years, but you do that when you see progression. I see no progression. I see regression. Okay, from year 1 to year 2 last year, there was some progression. But from year 2 to year 3, this is looking like year 1 all over again. When you call a timeout and allow a play to get drawn up against you to go for a score, that's regression. When you are driving against Virginia, you have an opportunity to win the game, and instead of just punching it in because you got momentum on offense, you decide to play the safe game. Now, I'm not gonna, take a chance game, only to ice your own kicker, a freshman kicker at that. That is regression. When you give excuses after every game talking about, oh, well, Alabama does this to everybody, App State plays everybody tough like this, that is regression. So really, truthfully, what are you bringing to the table that says you need to continue to be the head coach? The recruiting part of it, guess what? Yeah, you had a couple of good recruiting classes, but the development, you're not developing these kids. These kids are making these plays based off of their natural talent and the natural instinct stuff that was taught to them in high school.
Say it.
You ain't doing it. You ain't doing it.
It's Utah, baby.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Congrats on beating the 18th ranked team in the country. Hey, good job. But at the end of the day, you still need to go.
Most definitely. And Rhett, lastly, you ain't off the hook neither, because what I don't understand about Rhett, here it is, we get a lead, and all of a sudden he want to get conservative with his play calling. Yes. I mean, on that first drive, man, he was calling the game like as far as what he saw. I mean, his football is a game of numbers. We all know that. And my thing is, Larry Frank, I think he ran like 7 pass plays on like the first drive, and he was being aggressive. And it's like soon as we went up, he got conservative with his play calling. And what I want to know, the offensive line didn't play bad. When I seen TVD dropping back passing, he was actually being protected pretty decent. And then it was like he started rolling him out, and I'm like, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you rolling him out?" And it's like he was. I just didn't understand that, man. When you was rolling TVD out. But when De'Aaron King was the quarterback, when we was
kept him in the pocket,
praying for you kept him in the pocket. So it's just like I just didn't understand that part of it, man. What's your thoughts on that?
I think, like I said, I think Red Lash. Hold up, J.O. I love that they have opened up the playbook and take shots down the field and the wide receiver show can do. Absolutely, absolutely. But to that statement, J.O., they got to do that more than what they're doing. They're doing it sparingly, and then when it works, then they're pulling back, like Devin said. But to get back to what you were saying, to what I think about it, I'm gonna be honest with you. Rhett Lashley, I still think, has his hands tied with Manny. I still think Manny is he's got his hands. And in other words, you should be the CEO, meaning you let the people under you do what they need to do. I think he's too much hands-on with wanting to do this, wanting to do that. And I think it's affecting these coaches' decisions. Rhett Lashley, at the end of the day, SMU film, he had a great game plan, but he hasn't executed it at all. Now, we could use the De'Aaron King situation before, because at the end of the day, De'Aaron King was limited in what he could do. Yeah, he could run, but he couldn't throw like talking about as good as you would want him to. He could throw okay, but he couldn't throw and optimize his passing ability to make that offense work. But clearly, TVD can throw. He can throw. He can run a little bit. He's taller. He's built like a prototype. What is he, like 6'4", 6'4", 6'3", 6'5"? 6'5". He's very tall. So at the end of the day, and he's got arm strength. I mean, all he needed was an opportunity, and he's building chemistry with Keyshawn Smith. You saw him go to Rambo. Rambo has been eating since TVD been under center. So at the end of the day,
he's been eating all season, man. Like D-Ray King, that was his favorite target. Rambo been doing his thing,
but look at the throws. Look at the throws De'Aaron King was giving to him. De'Aaron was kind of giving him little underneath throws and little short routes and stuff like that, and Rambo was kind of doing the rest on his own. Right now, you're seeing Rambo literally going out in space, and you seeing TVD stretching the field with that. King wasn't doing that. He had 325 yards Saturday. He went 25 of 33 for 325 yards and 4 touchdowns. That was his stats.
He got down, man. He got down, Latrella. He got down, man. He got down. Who impressed you the most on the offensive side of the ball? Who was y'all MVP on the offensive side of the ball?
Clearly,
y'all put it up in the chat. Who
for me, clearly it was TVD for me. Yeah.
TVD
clearly.
I would probably say.
Go ahead.
I would say the offensive line. Offensive line looked good. I thought they passed protected pretty decent.
They did. And how about Clark? How about Clark?
Yeah. Jakai played real good. He did.
Since he's gotten in there, you know, and you know, like I said, you know, hey man, if I'm Gainer, hey man, you might have some problems down the line. But another thing I liked about TVD is his dedication. Remember last week we were talking about coming out of the North Carolina game when he threw the pick at the end, how he was crying, he was upset, and he was emotional. And he had the press conference, and he was just really talking. Did you see how TVD was basically proclaiming? Yes, James Williams.
David Franklin, what's up?
What's up, David Franklin?
That's my guy, man. He was a whole fool on Facebook. I'm going to tell y'all about him in a little bit, man. That's a fool. That's my boy. Oh, y'all got to tell you, hold on, we got to call.
Let's go.
It's Utah. Call it. State your name and where you calling from.
My team is the only NFL team that ever went undefeated, 17-0. That's all I know.
How long ago that was? How long ago that was? You still living off of that?
All I know.
You still living off of that?
All I know, all I see, my team went undefeated. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen football since then, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Byron, what's wrong with it, Byron?
They had color televisions when that happened, man.
I mean, he's still living off of that. I mean, that's all he want to talk about. Him and Jeffrey O'Neal.
People had TVs, had like little TVs on top of floor model TVs when that happened, man.
He ain't got nothing to talk about. He ain't got nothing to talk about, boy. I mean, he gonna go.
You know, that's all I know. Larry Frank, you're on the watch list, Larry Frank. Your boys are undefeated because, you know, you got the Ben Gate Lakers over here, you know, getting lucky and winning basketball games. You're on the watch list, Larry Frank. I'm watching you. All right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like Tupac. All eyes on me. Come on.
Who got the most recent title, man? The Heat of the Lakers, man. Cuban King. Can you answer that for me?
The Bucks.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk about it, man. What you thought about our win against North Carolina State, man?
Well, I gotta disagree a little bit with Larry Frank. You're talking about, you know, fire Manny because for the progression, so on and so forth. I want to fire Manny because it's a mistake. He is going to win out, I think, the rest of the season because of mistakes and because of injuries. He's not gonna. It has nothing to do with progression. He's going to be successful because he's going to mistakenly play the players that he recruited. You know, it's like if Bolden, King, Harris, Gaynor still would have been healthy, this team would still be bad.
Yes, I agree.
So it's not that it's the progression. It's he's mistakenly doing good. You know, the quarterback position is like last year. You saw when the Cozy came in, the offense was moving. When King was in, it was a little
stagnant.
Yeah, he scored 40-something points against NC State, but it wasn't a consistent type of game. Like Van Dyke is a freshman, and against one of the best defenses in the nation, put up 4 touchdowns.
Yep.
You know, so it's like, so my thing is, I mean, I'm a Kings fan. I want us to go undefeated the rest of the season. To be honest, I kind of want Manny to stay because if we go undefeated the rest of the season, we're making the ACC championship game, right? I'm a Kings fan. I can't root against my Kings, right?
Right.
But my problem with this team is the AD put the statement out on Friday before the game. Manny is talking all this crazy mess. There is no organization with this program, right? Manning is winning because he's playing his players, which is kind of crazy. It's like usually when you come into a program, you want to win because of your players. You know, like everybody's like Larry Coker won a championship because of Butch Davis, right? And it's like Manny Davis, you're going to lose your job because of Mark Ritten's recruit. Now, by mistake, you're going to win games because of your recruits. All the best players are what? Freshmen and sophomore.
Correct.
You know, Gainer should have never been played. You know, and it's like, and the freshmen and sophomores are who? His class. And the sad thing is, whoever comes in next is going to win because of Manny's recruits. And Manny's going to be sitting somewhere crying in the corner like, oh, man, I should have been playing my players the whole time. And it's like,
right.
Thanks.
But Cuban King, let me ask you something, Cuban. Why do you think that it took him so late, man, to do what everybody been saying since the second or third game of the season? Why did it take him so late to put the young guys in, man?
It's something that Desmond Howard said on the ESPN show. It's like, you can't be loyal to these dudes, right? Because he was talking about the whole Oklahoma situation, right? Oklahoma's quarterback was going to be, he was up for Heisman, first pick overall. He started messing up. Oklahoma coach put the backup quarterback in, and you got to be loyal to the program. Manny was loyal to the players.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be loyal to the players, unfortunately. You know, like Larry Frank was talking about, he messed up Bubba Bolden stocks, you know, draft stock, Cam Harris. I don't particularly care. If I'm Manny, it's like, I'm trying to protect my job. And the way I protect my job is I put the best players. And it's obviously a lot of people saying this. These are the seniority stuff, and it's like, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so his fault is loyalty. And unfortunately, this is big boy. It's a big boy game, right? You playing for a Power 5. You're coaching for a Power 5 program, a team that's won, a program that has won multiple championships, and you can't be nice to players, unfortunately. You know, you got to be ruthless. You got to cut players. You got to tell players that might have come back and say, hey, if you come back, understand I got this young buck over here that's going to take a job, you know. You're going to have very limited slots. Like, Bubba Bolden should not have been playing this whole season. Urban Hall, Ivy, so on and so forth, they should not have been playing. We all seen this. And the thing is that we're not in the building. We're not seeing this. We see it as soon as these dudes step on the field. When Williams stepped on the field, it's like, this is pretty obvious. He should be starting, right? When the Rooster, you know, when Rooster gets the ball, he's always doing something, and when Cam Harris gets the ball, he's always tripping over himself, right? And it's just like, my thing is, it's not how the players are progressing, and it's just the judgment. You know, the judgment with the AD, the judgment with the coach, it's not consistent, and it's not going to hold up. I mean, look at Clemson. Clemson got lucky because they had Watson and Lawrence. Clemson's a dumpster fire. I don't think Clemson's going to come up because everybody's like, oh, we want to have the Clemson model. I don't think you want that. They're not a really good program. They just had
great
good players that separated everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and Manny goes like, oh, you want to build as a Clemson one? Like, no, you don't. You know.
Hold on, Cuban. Listen at this chat real quick, Cuban. Made in Day 305. What's good, y'all boys? What up, big dog? So I'm hearing it's the fans' fault for Manny incompetence on recruiting. What you think about that, Cuban?
He's being a politician now. He's I'm not mad at Manny right now because he's trying to save his job. He'll say whatever he has to do to save his job. You know, we as fans cannot really listen to him at this point because he's at a point that I need to save my job. I need to say whatever I have to do to save my job, right? And I mean, in his head it might be correct, but we just have to kind of ignore everything he says and just really be behind and support the players. But like I said, I think he might save his job because the politician Manny's gonna. I'm gonna tell you why. At the end of the year, if Miami runs the table, right, he's gonna be like, I lost to UVA by 2 points. I lost to UNC by 3 points, and we beat the rest of the schedule, right? He's gonna. I'm not saying I want him to keep his job, but politician Manning is gonna spin it his way, right? And he's like, I played all these young players, and look at the development. Right? And
you think he can really sell that though? You think he can sell that though, Cuban K?
I think so.
You think he can?
If you go undefeated and get to the ACC championship game, you can't really fire a coach. I'm sorry. I know we're all heated and stuff, but if he beats Pitt next week and just takes the whole table and gets to the ACC championship game and probably give Wake a good game, that man might keep his job. It's possible. But the thing is, it's going to be possible because of mistakes. It's not possible because of his doing. It's going to be possible because he mistakenly had to play Van Dyke. He mistakenly had to play Russo. He mistakenly had to play all these other players, you know, and it's just like, that's the unfortunate truth. That's the unfortunate truth. It has nothing with him coaching or anything. It's all a big mistake. And I don't like my program being a mistake.
And for everybody that's saying how and how can he stay and no, he shouldn't stay. And I'm with everybody. He shouldn't. But the main thing you're forgetting, Cuban, that's also going to have him keep his job. Remember what Blake James said prior to the game Saturday when they asked him about Manny's future. He said Manny needs to win. And that goes hand in hand with what you said. If he wins, that gives him the green light to retain him because he will have done what Blake said he needed to do to keep his job.
But do you guys see them going in the Pitt this week, winning in the Pitt?
I do. Because the team leader is Williams, right? He's a team leader. You can see on defense, you can see that and you have Van Dyke talking trash, right? You got two alpha dogs. Yeah, you got two alpha dogs talking now, right? Like this is a different team. As you see, they're tackling better now. The offense is performing better because he might seem like a quiet dude. Van Dyke might seem like a quiet dude, but he's cocky. And they're following. They're not following Manny's ego. They're following the leader of offense and defense, the two cocky guys. And I don't think James Williams and Van Dyke are going to have any of that softness, unfortunately.
And what I'm saying, I guess, not to cut you off, but what I'm saying, though, Cuban, I'm not saying that I don't believe in the players. I still don't believe in the coaching where they can put them in position to win. I just think that the coach is gonna mess it up somewhere along the road. Like
the coaches,
they wouldn't have even won this game. Like Larry Frank said, if they don't drop NC State drop a lot of passes, man. Like they don't even win this game.
But if you think about it, the coach messed up the game plan for NC State, and they still won.
Right.
That's my whole point. That's my whole point. You can say exactly what I said. Coach is gonna mess up against Pitt, but the players are gonna bail them out. That's the whole point, because you got two real good players on both sides that are going to lead this team, and it has nothing to do with Manning or the administrative. It's just you recruited good, and now your good recruits are going to ball. But
if
Manning
the defense,
credit,
not to cut you off, I'm sorry, Cuban, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to say while it was fresh on my head, if the defense shows up and can contain Pickett and that Pitt offense, Miami has a good chance to win, because if the offensive line can do what they did this past Saturday and block, Rooster can find some lanes. But you've seen Rooster going to do what Rooster does, whether he got a line or not. He's a game changer. And TVD is coming to his own. He's getting confidence. He's finding his receivers. So the offense is going to score. It'll be a shootout. The question is, if the defense can find its way, limit Pickett, keep him in check, they will have a good chance of winning. And that would be beating two ranked teams in a row. And here's the thing. Miami has 2 ACC losses. Pitt would have 1. That would be their first. You would think If somebody beats them, Miami owns the tiebreaker. UNC has 3 conference losses. So no matter what, if they run the table, they got UNC. And Virginia, I think, has 2. So they would have to lose one more, which they will. Yeah. So, yeah, it's very possible. Yes.
Yeah, but I think I'm Miami's going to beat Pitt by 10 or 14 points. I promise you. I promise you.
And Miami's a dog. Miami's a road dog. They're a road dog, but I think it's like 11. So you know how they do when they're road dogs.
I'm telling you, this team has a little different pep to them, and it has.
They do.
This has nothing to do with Manny. It has nothing to do with Manny.
It's gonna have something to do with Manny on Saturday, man. When he got the doggone coach, like I say, I mean, I just don't see it, Frank. I just think the coaches, him and Lashley, don't find a way on the road to mess this game up.
Devin, let's be real. If the players take matters into their own hands like they did this week, you got to remember the players on this team that's playing now. If they would have been playing, this team would right now be 6-1 right now. If the players we have now, the youngsters were playing, the coaching is why this team is 3-4.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you trust in the coaching? I believe in the players.
I don't trust in the coaching. But you just said it. Listen, you just said it. You said you believe in the players. So that's what I'm saying. If the players do what the players do, let me tell you something. Manny don't know what the hell he's doing. Manny might be like Coach Klein in the water boy. Well, y'all just do what y'all got to do.
But what about Red in the play calling? What about Red in the play calling? What about Red in the play calling?
Red has to get out of his own way. I mean, go ahead, Cuban.
Yeah, but this is the thing, Devin. The players are going to figure it out. We should not have won against NC State. There was a lot of mistakes. The players figured it out. You know, there was the play that we ran it 3 times in the goal on the 2-yard line, and then we kicked the field goal to running the kicker, and then then we threw it to the tight end. There was a touchdown, right? It's we're going to win, but it has nothing to do with the coaches. It has to do with the players.
That's right.
That's just the way it is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, but
we'll see.
Yeah, that's it, man. You know, Steelers suck. Raiders suck. Bulls suck.
How,
bro?
But hold on, before you get off here.
But they up by 10 at the half, so it's about to be Chicago Bulls 4-0. Hater.
But how? He still got to tell me how. But what the Dolphins are doing, Mr. Cuban Kane? What's your record?
So let me explain to you. You know,
yes, sir.
The Lakers are real old, and you know they can't make a shot. They need Ben Gay after every game. You know,
it's still still only 3 games. Still only 3 games.
And the Dolphins 17. No, I mean let's be real.
17-0. What did you know what?
Let's be real. Steelers ain't winning no damn championship.
I'm not saying they will,
but we got a better chance than y'all. We got a better chance than y'all, though. What we know?
You guys been a show. No,
I know the Steelers ain't winning.
Bird, he a hater, Bird. Bird, get your man. You is a hater.
Y'all ain't gonna win anything. Who cares? Y'all ain't gonna win nothing.
I just want to know when the Bulls play the Heat.
What's wrong with it, maiden date? You say what?
I want to know when the Bulls play the Heat. I'm gonna have to look at the schedule and see when I hope we got a hype show or a recap show one of them nights.
I hope so too. Because you're gonna go hide. You're gonna do what Devin does. You're like, I was at church.
Oh no!
That's what you're gonna say. Every time when the Heat were beating the Lakers in the finals, I was at church. I ain't see the game. So it's okay. It's okay. Get your little laugh in now. But at the end of the season, Bulls ain't gonna do anything. Lakers ain't gonna do anything. The Heat are gonna be raising another trophy. So
what, a participation trophy? What you talking about? A participation trophy?
Championship trophy. Just like your name, the Larry O'Brien. Instead of Larry Frank Trophy, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. That's what I'm gonna be raising up.
Well, let me ask you this: is it gonna be on PlayStation or Xbox? Because that's the only way I can see it happening. It ain't happening in real life.
It's going to be on ESPN or TV. That's what it's going to be at.
Okay. I will be holding you to that.
Hold it right down. I don't give a bleep.
My boy.
Cuban came wild. All right, Cuban. We honest, boy.
Be good, Cuban. All right, bro. Yeah.
That's all I got, man. That's our brother, man.
Talk,
Cuban
baby.
K, what it do,
Yes.
man?
Always a
BNH
great call.
1975, what it do? What's going on? BNH 1975 in the building. What's good? He say, man.
November 27th.
Oh, they play. Oh.
That's a Saturday. I'm off. That's I'm off on Black Friday, so that's a Saturday. So that's the same day as the Duke game too.
What? Made it 305, man. Why is all these Dolphin fans want to talk about everything but their team right now, man? Everybody want to talk about the Miami Heat now, man. Why they was talking about Miami Dolphins at the beginning of the season, Larry Frank. Why they don't want to talk Miami football no more, man? The Dolphins, man. The Fins. They were saying Fins up, right? We can't get nobody to want to talk about the Dolphins, man.
You know when your dreams
get
crushed before Thanksgiving, you got to go to the next season, man. I mean, it ain't even Halloween yet, and they eliminated. They already number 3, at least a top 3 pick in next year's draft.
Let me tell you about D. Franklin, man. My boy David, man. David Franklin.
What's up?
You know, I sit in the crib today. Shout out. I had went and got me something to eat for Panera, man. I had me a little soup, so you know, I'm checking my messages on Facebook, man. So David Franklin, I came across that message to David Franklin, and it's just crazy because I had eaten there in like 5 years, but he said, I wonder if the people paying $300 for a colon cleanse even know about Taco Bell's $4.99 deal. What? I was like, but he ain't lying, but hey, because I hadn't ate a Taco Bell for that same reason, bro, about 5 years ago. And he made me, man, waste soup all over my new little outfit, homeboy.
No.
I can tell you, man, I was like, he took me back 5 years, man, because the last time I ate at Taco Bell, bro, boy, they killed me, shawty. But they retired me, bro. I ain't ate at Taco Bell in 5 years, homeboy. Look at the trigger day.
Wow.
He messed up my whole look, man. Had me a new little fit on, man. I was sitting on the couch. I was eating like a big dog. Had my little the hell of that broccoli and cheese soup at Panera. Man, he burnt my whole leg up, homeboy, man, laughing at him, man. This is a fool, but JD, what's up, man? What's going on, JD? What it do?
JD.
What made it day 305 say?
I want to go back to something he
Flores,
said after.
James, Manny Diaz destroyed the football at the crib.
Yeah,
that's what's up. What you say, big dog? What you say, Larry?
I said I wanted to go back to what Made and Data put up earlier for those who may not know, talking about Manny blaming the fans. Well, go ahead, take the call. Yeah, let's go.
It's you talk. Caller, state your name and where you calling from.
What's up, my boys? It's your boy B Mac.
That's fine, man. That's fine, man. Brian McKenzie in the building, man. What's going on?
What's going on?
B Mac in the building, y'all.
It's you talk, baby.
What's going on, man?
What's up, B Mike? Talk to us, big dog.
Chilling.
I'm gonna be serious tonight, man. My boy Frank, what's up, Frank?
I'm doing good, B.
Start laughing now.
I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Now, Cuban Kane said something, and I was listening to you guys. But let's be honest: is Manny coaching to win, or is he coaching to keep his job? Because let me explain something. We all know we play sports.
Mm-hmm.
It's different when you're coaching to keep that job versus coaching to win. It's different because when you coaching to keep your job, you're gonna do anything. You're gonna throw the kitchen sink at whoever you gotta throw it at. But when you're coaching as a coach to win a championship, the way you prepare that team each week is gonna be by however you prepare them, it's gonna be totally different.
True.
Because you're trying to get to a championship. Now, let's say he wins out. What happens next year when he come back? Because he saved his job. Is he coaching to get to the championship, or is he coaching again to save his job?
That's a good point.
Because you're going to talk about the same thing next year.
That's a good point.
Whenever he put this team out on the field, and then let's just be honest. I looked at them guys play Saturday, man. Them guys played that way because they don't like losing.
Mm-hmm.
When you coming from high school and you're not used to getting your ass kicked, you're gonna play that way.
Mm-hmm.
Preach.
Man,
Come
I'm
on, B-Mike.
losing, man.
Come on.
I'm tired of losing. So look, when we step out on this field, it's strictly
Preach.
business. You don't give a damn about what nobody else think. Man, I'm finna go out here. I'm finna bust your ass. I'm finna run this ball. Hey, look, man. I know you think I ain't open, but throw that damn ball. I'm gonna catch it.
True. Absolutely.
You know, just being honest, because that's the way sports go. And then think about this here too. I read somewhere where Blake James went on and did his interview, but Manny didn't know about it. Truth be told, Manny, he threw your ass under the bus. Mm. Because guess what? Who he gonna blame? He gonna blame Manny.
He got to. He ain't gonna blame himself.
Turn around and blame Blake. Exactly, because he already knew he made an ass decision 3 years ago.
Yep.
So now that heat is really turning up on you, I'm gonna throw your ass under the bus because you. What he said? Hey, he gotta win. So that's now exactly when he fire you and you lose Saturday, hey, he wasn't winning. Hey, I gave him a shot. He wasn't winning, so we got to go in a different direction. No, man, this was on you. You brought this man in here, and you knew damn hell well he wasn't qualified for this team.
Right.
But you thought you was doing something because you did not want us to get Mario. Let's just keep that shit real. Mm-hmm. You did not want Mario, so you hurry up and call somebody. Shit, he was at the airport when you called him when he got this goddamn tip. Hey man, come on back. I'm gonna hire you. But at the end of the day, like I say, this man is trying. I'm telling you guys, when you go up in the pit Saturday, it's not gonna be what it was Saturday, man. That stadium gonna be rocky. It's gonna be kind of cold. And if you think them guys want to lose, not that they done beat Clemson, and they know all they got to do is win out to get to that damn championship, Miami better be ready. I don't want my team to lose, man. I really don't. But they're going to have to play a different level of football because this week now you're going to see what Manny is all about and what he's been doing this whole year. You got to prepare these guys now because these are freshmen and sophomores. Because that stadium, when they get to Pitt, it's going to be a different game. Right. It's not going to be what you played Saturday. I'm telling you, man, they're going to have to come out and play ball. And then my thing is this here, too, even with firing Manny or keeping him. Man, if you're going to fire this dude, go on fire his ass and be through with it. Everybody else that doing it.
Too. Yeah. I'm at that point now,
too. Just got rid of their coach today. They told him, hey, you can go and pack your shit and get on out of here.
Who?
And
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Oh, they did? Okay. I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. They fired his ass today. Hey, pack your stuff, bro. You can go. And then, I mean, look at LSU. And tell me what y'all guys think about this. And I know it ain't got nothing to do with Miami. Clemson. Because now I'm hearing that LSU is going to try to go real hard after Dabo. And if they pull that off. They
won't. That's a PR move.
I mean, yeah, I understand. I know it's about money, but let's just say devil advocate. If they pull that off, what happens? Because Clemson is pretty much going to go downhill, bro. A lot of them coaches ain't going to be there after this year. So the ACC is wide open. It's ever who won it now. Because I can guarantee you, Dabo, it's gonna be a lot of changes coming to that school.
I'll be honest with you. I think Dabo is about to jump to the NFL because you had those rumors the last couple of years. Because remember, he was linked to the Houston Texans job and he turned it down. I think that's what Dabo's about to do. And if he can't win at Clemson, and if you can't win the ACC, you know he's got pride. He ain't gonna stay there. So, but I don't think he goes to LSU only because. He ain't trying. Who trying to see Saban, bro? Who really trying to see Saban?
Well, yeah, you got a point. I mean, you got a point. But I'm just hoping now that we can get our shit together and get the right people in to where we can go ahead and do what we need to do. Because looking at the future, man, if we get the right coach up enough, we can do some things.
Oh, yeah. The time is now. The ACC is wide open. The time is now. But here's my thing. This is what people are not realizing. I'm going to play devil's advocate now. Let's say Manny runs the table. Let's say Manny keeps his job and he comes back next year. Week 2, we got to go to Texas A&M. We got to see Clemson next year as well. That's all I'm going to say.
And, I talked to somebody this weekend at my brother's shop, but I told her I wasn't gonna. You know, I be coming on shows. I told him I wasn't gonna say his name or anything like that because he coaching the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
He told me something. He said, "Man, don't be surprised if a certain coach get a call." I said, "Who?" To come down there to Miami to interview. I said, "Who?" He said, "Will Muschamp." I said, "Oh hell no." He said, "I'm telling you, man." He said, "Behind the scenes, a lot of stuff be going on that y'all as fans don't know about." He said, "I'm just telling you,
Lord,
don't be surprised if he don't get a call."
Not as a head coach,
I said,
bro.
"Man,
I hope not.
Well,
I mean,
that's one of them. But I told him, he said, "It's a lot goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about." He said these agents play. He said they play chess real hard to try to get their clients jobs. He said we sit here as fans and we just bicker and talk about this, but he says a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And he said, "Don't be surprised." And I know I thought about it a while back when he got mentioned of being up at Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started thinking about T-Rob. And I said, "Man, do you know this would be damn crazy if they brought that man up in there?"
yes.
And it wouldn't blow my socks off, but I don't want that. I mean, I know he's a good disciplinarian, but I don't really want that. I think we got to go in the direction of a coach that can be more of a CEO because of Miami and what their program is. Just like the guy said about USC, those programs, you got to have somebody who can stand up in there and really put their feet down when it comes to these programs. Somebody who can be a CEO type, but somebody who can command the room. Hey, this is my program. This is how it's going to go. Not those ones who trying to get their program back up to being that one coach trying to build his resume back up so he can haul ass in about 3 more years. Nah. And then another thing, we need to make a move quick because Virginia Tech finna fire old boy. His ass finna be gone too.
Yeah, Fuente.
He gone too.
Yeah.
So whatever we plan on doing, we need to be making moves now. And it can't. I know everybody's saying, "Oh, well, man, you wait till the end of the season." Damn that, man! You got too much money involved in college football now to be sitting around here waiting till the end of the year to decide if you're gonna get a new coach or not. You need to be moving now.
But I'm gonna tell you something, B. You know what the problem is with that? I agree with you that they need to be trying to make moves, but the problem is a lot of these coaches that you have out here, they all have the same agents. And these agents, they get their cut. They get their cut. So in other words, the amount of money, because we talked about this a couple of weeks back, the amount of money that Miami is going to offer or is willing to offer, it ain't going to equal the amount of money that USC or LSU is going to offer. So these guys that got these same agents, they're going to shop around their coaches behind the scenes. Who's going to give me the most money? So it's almost like you got to be predetermined to have a coach that the salary they're making now is comparable to what Miami normally pays, because a guy like what Josh just put up, okay, not that he's a possibility, but Dabo makes $9.3 million a year. Any coach that's making $8-9 million, you ain't getting that at Miami. They ain't gonna pay that. You got to be in that $4 to $5 million range, and that limits you because now you look at the guys they talk about like Mario. Mario makes over that. That's why everybody's screaming Mario, but Mario ain't coming because Miami, I don't see them giving him that kind of money. That's like you got to keep it in that range, like with Napier, Loxley, Freeze, Chadwell. They all get paid in that range. So I think those are the guys that they would go after. I don't see them going. Like Lane is a possibility. Lane, if they really want him, if LSU don't get him, because LSU is, as we said the other day, Scott Woodward, one of his criteria is he wants a minority coach as well as a proven coach. That's why I'm rooting for Mel Tucker. Exactly. I want to see Mel Tucker do this, crack the playoff, beat Michigan on Saturday, crack the playoff. Because if you do that, I know LSU more than likely is going to go for Mel Tucker. And then if Lane is there, you never know. They might put a little extra money in there to get Lane. Because listen, year 2 at Ole Miss, Lane got him top 10, 1 loss to Alabama. Come on now. I mean, hey.
You're right, but I think with where all this money is and this TV money, I will push it all the way up to at least $6 million a year.
They should.
I think Miami would pay $6 million a year. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this about Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Always remember, everybody wants that chance to come home. And I think if they push Mario, or I think the biggest factor with Mario is Blake.
Yeah,
you get Blake out of here, I think they get Mario.
Yeah.
I really think they get Mario. I think that's the biggest factor with getting Mario, and I think that's the reason why you're starting to see some of these antics and shit that Blake is doing, because I think he know, bro, you're not gonna have nothing to do with football at the University of Miami no more. I mean, let's just be real. That's why you don't want to do interviews. That's why you're throwing Manny on the butt, because it's like this here. Think about it now. I mean, let's just keep it real. We from the hood.
Mm-hmm.
If I go down, we all going down.
Nino Brown, huh?
Hey, I chose you, but if I go down, you going down with me. So let me go and throw you under the bus. And guess what? That was 3 years ago. It was a guy that came on one of the Kane shows on Gary Foreman. He called this. Everybody thought that guy was crazy. He called everything that's taking place now. He said, if everybody was throwing a parade for a group of 5 coach that ain't going to even be here after 3 years. He said it. He said the type of coaches he hiring, everything that's going on right now is the road of destruction, because you took somebody, damn AD from Maine, that don't know a damn thing about football, that went out there and gave Temple $4 million for their second choice.
Mm-hmm.
And we are in this shit show right now, and that guy called their head on. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, like I say, I do not like when Miami lose, because I get it from both ways. With 3 ways. Alabama fan, Auburn fan, LSU fan. I'm in the heart of goddamn SEC land. I live in Mobile, so I'm getting it from all ways. And everybody says the same thing. Man, what in the hell are y'all thinking? Mm-hmm. When some of the stuff that's been going on with this team, man, what the hell Manny thinking? I told it, man, I was so pissed. I feel like Miami owed me damn $2,500. I lost all my damn money when I went to Atlanta. I mean, dude, I still can't get over. I mean, it was so many Miami fans at that damn game, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you got to get rid of this here. You cannot keep Blake in here. When you got people coming out and pumping that kind of money into coming to see a good product, you cannot keep Blake James. I'm sorry, he's got to go. Him and Manny. If you want this program to get back up, that had been 3 years in a row? LSU, everybody went out there to Texas, lost all that damn money.
Yeah.
Then you come to Atlanta this year. I mean, it was some fans up in there, dude, and lost all that money, man. You think we gonna do that again? Hell no. Not with Blake.
Hey, B, I'm gonna make you laugh. I'm gonna make you laugh right quick, B, because you in Mobile. I'm right outside of New Orleans, but I run through there a lot. And I'm gonna tell you, I think I know what you're talking about, because how many times I go stop at the Pilot or I go up there on exit 19 up there where you go to Satsuma and
I know
all
exactly. I know right there in Satsuma and Saraland. I know exactly.
Saraland and all of that. And if you go to that Pilot, really any of them, because the one right there in Theodore as well got Alabama, Auburn stuff all over. Well, I went there at the one that's all day.
LSU,
all of that. It's something about that Gulf Coast. I went to that one in Satsuma one time. I had my Miami hat on. I had on a Miami t-shirt. And when I walk up in there, it was in the summertime. It was like about 2 years ago. And when I walk up in there, it had an old lady look at me. Take that crap off. This Tide country. Don't wear that Hurricane. I'm like, Betty White up in here really talking that smack to me, bro. Like they go, Devin, they go hard in Alabama, dude.
They go hard, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man, I go to work. I be at work sometime, and I know exactly what he's talking about. I walk up and And Lord, I know if you know this, you know Bama Neck, cause that Auburn country.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Oh, I guess you ain't had no other choice. You had to choose. You had to choose the Canes. I said, yeah, y'all hated us back in the day, cause we kicking everybody's ass. They shut up then.
Yeah, bro.
They shut up then.
Hey man, when you
I know
start
how to make
talking
it
about like
quiet.
Baymanette and Loxley and Daphne, and I done been through all them spots, man. And it's like, hey, bro, it's one or the other. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was in Pritchard. I had a crackhead laughing at me in Pritchard.
Yeah. And I know you ain't lying, because I went to a party this past weekend and I had all my Miami gear on. I got a big Miami sim on the back of my truck. One of my partners said, damn, you just ain't going to turn Hurricanes loose. I said, damn, y'all just ain't going to stop kissing Nick Saban ass.
Yeah. They go hard in Mobile, though. All the suburbs of Mobile, they go hard, bro. They go hard in Mobile. I can tell you
don't
that.
Boy, let me tell you something. When they lost that damn game to Texas A&M, oh boy, they ready to shoot my ass. You can't talk about Alabama when they lose now.
Listen, I was praying they would have sent me out there.
Hey, matter of fact, man, you know they had a guy get shot after that damn game down this way. They got into an argument over that game against Alabama and Texas A&M. Look it up.
That's crazy.
It's a lady killed. It's a lady about 3 years ago, man. She had a party in Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
She invited some people, and I think Auburn beat Alabama that year, or it was the year with Cam. I think they had Cam.
Mm-hmm.
You know that lady killed somebody in her front yard. She told the people to leave her house because Alabama lost, and she ended up killing one of her guests in the front yard.
Yeah, I can believe it. They've had it happen here in Louisiana. LSU people they had it about a year or two ago. Same thing happened. LSU had lost a game. Two guys got in an argument over the game. Dude pulled out a gun and shot him because LSU lost. Now I get mad, but I ain't killing nobody over Miami, dog. It ain't that serious.
Oh no, I ain't doing none of that.
It's you talk, baby.
Man, y'all guys keep doing what y'all doing, man. I'm glad y'all came on because I've been, working at night, but I've been missing the show. But thank God I was off tonight and I seen where y'all guys were having the show, so I had to come on and get on the show. I'm gonna listen to the rest of the show. But man, guys, keep doing what y'all doing, man. I like it. I mean, I try to get as much access to somebody talking about Miami as I can living here in Mobile. You know how it is, Frank. You don't get none of that down here, but
no.
I'm glad y'all guys do what y'all do, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, and like I say, man, I'm a bleed that orange and green for the rest of my life. I love Miami. It's been in me for years and years and years, man. I'm just hoping that, like I said, then that's another thing. I want everybody to understand something too, and we all got to look at this as men because this man is taking care of his family. I don't want nobody to lose their job. Mm-hmm. But damn, if you ain't performing, your ass gotta go.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm just being real.
The job is on a performance basis, man. That's what it is, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, if you ain't performing, man, then you gotta go. So,
that's right.
With that being said, man, y'all fellas have a good night. Keep up the good work, man, and I will be talking to you guys soon.
Be Mike, man.
All right,
man. Like always,
be good, bro. You be good.
All right, man. Y'all be good, and God bless, brothers.
All right, love you, brother, man.
You take care. Bless you too.
All right, man.
All right, later.
All right.
That was our boy, man.
It's
Byron
you talk,
McKenzie,
baby.
man. B Mike in the building, man. Listen here, man. I'm gonna put the email up. I want you to email what your game prediction is gonna be for Saturday, and whoever comes the closest, I'm gonna send you a hoodie, man. Put your size in there, man. We got the new You Talk merchandise, man. I want you guys to go and check out the website too. That's the website that's on the screen. YouTalkSportsShow.com. You can go there and check out the new merch, man. Ladies, man, we got the workout gear that just came out. You can go on and look at the workout gear. But here's the email, man. I want you guys to email me what you think the score gonna be this Saturday when we play Pitt. Whoever comes the closest, man. Put your size in the email too, man. And I'm gonna send you a You Talk sweater, man, sweatshirt, man. So, Larry Frank, man, that was a good call, man. That was a really good call.
Absolutely. I mean, he broke it down as always, man. Be always dropping knowledge, always giving honest, just straight up opinions, man. And you can't get more realer than that. You know what I'm saying? The same thing like with Cuban, you know, with his perspective as well, man. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, man. I love it.
For sure. For sure. Josh Ayers, go to the email. I already done seen you got my email. Go ahead and put it in my email. I'll put it back up.
Damn,
Put
Josh.
it in. Put your size in there too.
Trella ain't gonna talk to you if you don't give a better score than that, Josh.
You stupid. You a whole fool. Shout out to the chat, man. Everybody in the chat. Trell Woodard, what it do? Lakeland, Florida, in the building, man. Made in 305, man. That's our guy, Josh Ayers, for sure. Joseph Bernard, what's up, boy? What's been going on, man? Cuban Kane, of course. What's good? We in the building, man. Shout out to David Franklin. JD, what it do? Benny Barrett, what up? Everybody in the building. Jeffrey O'Neill, what it do? BNH 1975, what it do, man? Tomorrow, y'all, it's our second year, man, doing this, man. Second year, man, doing this, man. The 26, man. It'll be 2 years, man. Appreciate all the support from everybody, man. Love all you guys, man. Joseph Bernard laughing. He a fool, too.
That's another Louisiana one. I did. Oh, look at that. Oh, I just got it. Oh, man. Hey, Brian, I ain't going there. I ain't going there. I'm going to leave that one alone, bro. Never mind. Josh, a fool.
What's good, Josh? Josh a fool. He a whole fool. You seen him slick? Oh, he's slick, ain't he?
Yeah, he's slick with
You
it,
talking
boy.
about something serious, boy.
I'm going to tell him like them old folks say, you old slide dog. You.
Old slide dog. Latrell, we gonna put it back up. You see it, Latrell? Old slide dog. Y'all see it?
Oh, Lord.
Nigga QBK.
Nah, he don't believe that.
Oh, but he is so sweet and straight hater, man. E. Myrick in the building, man. My guy, Eric Myrick, what it do? Atlanta, Georgia. Douglas, Bill, man. Eric Myrick, what's up, boy?
Cuban putting up them Dolphins.
Latrell, yeah,
Dolphins
he said
win
it,
totals.
and he said it right here, man. He said it on
Utah,
Utah,
baby.
Latrell. He did.
It's Utah,
He said
baby.
it right here on Utah, Latrell.
It's archived. It's archived.
He said it's archived, bro. It is. Larry Frank, man. Let's take it home tonight, man. You want to give some departing words, man? Go ahead and do your thing.
No doubt, man. Yeah, like I say, shout out as always to the Utah family, man. Always a great time when we can get together and kick in and talk Canes football or Raiders football or Steelers football. I don't want to talk about Dolphins football. Ain't no sense in talking about
no Miami Heat, Lakers,
but,
Chicago Bulls, everything over here. Shout out to Miami 305. Go ahead, man.
All that. But yeah, man, all jokes aside, man, always a good time when we get together and just fellowship, man, and just do what we do. And like I say, man, all works out and everything's good. The good Lord say the same. Friday, hey, man, we'll be getting ready for Pitt. So yeah, we'll see what Manny gonna do to mess up over the next couple of days. We'll have something to talk about. Manny gonna do something in the next 3 days.
He gonna do something, but that cat might save him. You know you like that cat, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's my dog.
That cat a good luck.
That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. He was happy. But I tell you what, I bet you he was hanging. He was gonna let it go. See if Kendrick wouldn't have made that tackle. That cat would have let go. That cat would have fell the other night. But when he made that tackle, that cat climbed back up and said, "Okay, I'm gonna live for another week."
My prediction is Manny Diaz is the worst coach to ever put on a Miami Bowl.
That ain't a prediction. That's a fact.
Made it to 805.
That's a fact. That's a cold fact. Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Look here, man. They're going to email, man. I want you guys to email me y'all score prediction. Like I said, put your score prediction in your size. Whoever come the closest, I'm sending you a Utah sweater, man. Made it to day 305. Stupid. Hey, y'all. It's been real, man. Like Larry said, man, I always enjoy the commentary, man. Love you guys. Love all of y'all. Friday, we going to do the hype show. 8 o'clock. Y'all already know what it is. That's right, Latrell. Be safe. Y'all much love and respect. Good night, Canes family. Good night to everybody. Y'all have a wonderful week. And we're going to be right back here on Friday night at 8 p.m. So we're finna get out of here, man. Y'all know how we start every show. And you know how we end every show. It ain't no us. Without you, baby. And we out. Everybody be safe, man. Take care. Love everybody, my Utah family. And thank you for your support. Good night. Larry Frank Jr., man.
Yes, sir. Go Dolphins. Not.
It's you talk, baby.